Hey Internet homies, this is Nico, your GM for A Fool's Quest, and welcome to the Season 2 finale. First, just like always, we cannot say thank you enough for everyone that has listened to the show. It has been an absolute blast making it, and you all are very beautiful, very wonderful people. We appreciate you a ton, and it's been really fun making these first 2 seasons. And not only do we want to say thank you to the fans who continue to listen to us, but also thank you to the other podcasts and the roleplay community that have been so welcoming. It has been absolutely wonderful diving into this community, meeting all these amazing new friends and amazing people. And to celebrate that, we're going to drop a promo in for one of our very favorite shows, Roll Britannia. So to kick off this episode, you're going to get an awesome promo from them. After the show, go check them out. Also, at the end of our episode, Mike has dropped in an amazing outro. So after the credits roll, be sure to stay tuned for that. All right, that will do it from me. So remember to be safe, we love you all, and stay foolish.
Hey, it's James.
I'm Paul.
And Chip
From Roll Britannia, a British Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast with a piratey theme. And we pick up our story in a tavern.
Fine, honestly. Milo! Hello, mate.
How's
it going?
How many have you had?
I'm fine. But I could do with your help. I've got this chap here, right? He's like an old captain or something. But he's got these amazing stories. But there's this one, he's just not telling me. And I think you could help me convince him. And then we could tell the world. But to do this, we are going to need a lot of rum. So can you get a lot of rum?
Barkeep.
Hey?
Can I get a bottle of rum?
Yeah, of course you can, mate. Free gold, please, thank
Grab
you.
the bottle. Come with me.
All right.
Mr.
Calm
Captain,
down,
this
calm
is
down.
my friend. He would love to hear that story that you were going to tell me. And here is your rum.
What be your name, young halfling?
Milo Toscobble.
Toscobble, eh? I knew a Toscobble. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
And please, will you tell us that story? Come on, I've asked you, please.
Okay. Take a seat. You asked me once to tell you the greatest tale of all time. Well, 4 young fools set a course for adventure and a life on the high seas, but found themselves indentured aboard a ship which met with a monstrous fate. But as it turned out, that voyage opened the gate. Now lo, they came from humble beginnings. I seen them defeat creatures you don't even believe in. They set sail from the Sword Coast across the shattered lands, and in the creation of this world in which we now be living, one thing's for certain, they had their hands. So if you'll fill up me tankard to the top with rum, and prepare to set sail for where it all begun, I'll tell you that tale all across the millennia. Listen close now, as we rule Britannia.
Background ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate, the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Friends, gamers, nerds of all flavors, lend us your ears. Welcome to the 2nd season of A Fool's Quest. Previously, pressing further upwards in Maraxi's tower, in their quest to track down and destroy the Wicked Wizard Whispers. The fools encountered a scourge of specters and a powerful raid. After spooking the specters, the fools proceeded to assert themselves in their usual violent manner, making their foes more dead than undead. After clearing the room and gathering the fat loots, the fools prepare themselves for the culmination of their journey, the final floor of the tower, and hopefully the end of Whispers. Now, let's join Hobbes, the Tabaxi Ranger, Malphaedor, the Azamar Paladin, and Dwarven Brewmaster Ingvald Porter Altbeir as they band together in their continued pursuit of A Fool's Quest.
When last our heroes met, they strolled through Whisper's bedroom, found a summoning circle with which he appeared to be doing some dark deeds. You killed the Wraith and the specters in Whisper's room, shattered his door to the outside, so now it's filling up with sand. And you are still currently on the 3rd floor of the tower, with only 1 floor remaining above you that you can recall from being outside. You found a pretty cool scroll. Let's see what all has happened. So far, Macy has been
obliterated. Macy has been made not.
Lightninged to death. And also, Urk has a metal rod through the meat of his leg.
That's mostly healed. He took some potions.
He did take some Did he take the rod out?
Yeah.
No.
Well, the rod went through.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but like it was in his leg still.
Well, we never explicitly took the rod out.
He's been walking around with the rod.
Does he need to take it out?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't need to take it. It's probably stopping him from having any additional bleeding.
He took a healing potion. He's almost full health. I mean, I don't know.
It's just incorporated into now it's Urk and the rod.
It's a whole different kind of peg leg for a pirate. I don't know.
It gets an infection, and he actually has to get a peg leg.
It's in the works. I have to figure out the cost of peg legs.
Whispers takes his left eye. He gets a patch.
That's honestly a best case scenario.
You guys find a parrot up there, too.
If you find a fucking parrot, ooh.
Yeah.
This continues.
Go full pirate. Warlock pirate. Okay.
Or a monkey.
Mexican warlock pirates.
And then also, after Macy died, after Urk's leg injury, you guys have killed several creatures that Whispers has brought to the tower and trapped here. And also, Malphaedor has gone from lawful good paladin to
chaotic neutral dark side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than a side note, but it's fine. Yeah, that happened.
He's a whole different type of asshole now.
I am Darth Malphaedor.
Oh. You gotta be careful with that. Disney will sue us if we get too close.
Either Disney will sue us or Disney will hire you. Both bad, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so you guys are on the 3rd floor. You're in a windy room with sand pouring in right now, some ghosts that are gone, a broken armoire. It's got all shattered. And
did we ever check the other armoire?
You did not.
I'll go check the other armoire. I take my hammer, my mace, and I destroy it. 21 to hit.
Could have just opened it.
Okay. What does this look like?
Well, he has some pent-up frustration he needs
really
to vent.
Does not like armoire.
It's a full-on baseball swing, honestly. Like, I take a step in and just both arms.
With your frost mace.
With the frost mace. Yeah.
Okay.
If there was anything valuable in there, I hope it's not fragile.
Power.
You shatter it, and as the door explodes out into pieces around you, you see inside that there was clothing. That was obviously just his Whisper's wardrobe that is now all frozen. It just immediately turned frosty. The sleeves on the sides that are closest to you just immediately freeze over. And
anything spiked my fashion sense?
No, actually, there's nothing like. Every time that you've seen Whispers, he's kind of had that homeless person look to him. Mm-hmm. If you guys remember him at the
he's always been crashed out on the table.
Yeah,
at Mike's
he was
dive.
Crashed out. Yeah, at Mike's dive. When you guys saw him in the alley, he looked like a street thug. He just always kind of.
He rides what we call casual.
Yeah, he definitely dresses casual.
Yeah,
he does not look up to your high standards.
Does he have a tattered black cloak?
I mean, all the cloaks are tattered now.
No, there are no tattered black cloaks in there. I mean, you could probably find something and tatter it.
I'll be good.
Is this whole room is made of stone, right?
Yes, the room, the floors, and the walls are made of stone. Yes.
I'll use stone cutting. 11.
Okay.
To see if there's anything interesting about the stones and the walls or floors.
You do notice, so on, like many of the other rooms that you've seen, there are etchings in this one. So it's not as colored because it's actually chiseled into the stone walls around his bedroom, but there are, again, runes and wards that appear to have been chiseled into all the walls of the room, and you assume that's probably how he got the wraith and the ghosts to stay put.
Interesting.
Awesome. Well, if there's nothing else to find,
I'm going to assume that Dickhead is upstairs, so...
I'm going to start towards the stairs myself. Urk will follow suitly.
What kind of dungeon run would this be if the boss wasn't in the final room?
I know, right?
It would just be silly.
You get up there and there's just like some dude sitting there. Your enemy's in another castle. Fuck you!
Damn it, Toad.
I kind of want that to happen.
Fuck off.
Wrong tower, bitch.
Did we say this was Maraxi's tower? This is Bulaxi's tower. Maraxi's tower is 2 doors down.
It's in the other tower.
What other tower? Look out the window. It's right fucking there.
One on the other side. It's like the Bud Light commercials. With the party.
Yes.
They're in the other parapet. The party parapet.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Going up the stairs
Upstairs?
is a dangerous concept, but it's a concept that's necessary.
We could go downstairs.
Yeah, just leave the tower. Bye.
I just stroll upstairs like I'm home.
Okay. So, Malphaedor, you go up the stairs. The stairwell reaches its peak on the 4th floor. Stepping out of the stairwell and into the room, you first see a large gnomish telescope stationed in the southeast corner of the room. The vaulted ceilings rise at least 20 feet from the floor, maybe more, and the scope of the telescope juts out past that and into the open air. The 4th floor itself is again smaller than the rest of the floors. The whole floor is only 50 feet by 75 feet, exterior wall to wall. The northern wall has one last fireplace that is flanked by 3 well-maintained armchairs. Standing near the telescope, you see Whispers. Whispers, again, is a human about 5'9", 5'10", with black hair, brown eyes, very thin. He's wearing a studded leather vest, black breeches and boots. He has a crooked nose from where it appears to have been broken multiple times and healed very poorly. He looks old and withered, but his eyes have that crazy person glint to them that leads you to believe that he would house a whole bunch of monsters in a tower for no good reason. He's got one arm resting on the telescope, the portion where you'd put your eye, and he watches you come in.
Walk into the room like I'm invited.
It's very Malphaedor of you.
As it comes up, it says Urk is going to cast Fly on Ingvald.
Okay.
So Ingvald now has the ability to fly within for the next 10 minutes as long as Urk stays within concentration.
Okay. So when or if Urk takes damage, he will have to make concentration checks to make sure that you don't.
If Urk takes damage.
Yeah,
but Ingvald can stay.
Doesn't have a worry with falling damage.
Yep. And he can't cast any other spell that also requires concentration.
Nope. Only Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. This is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Instant burst. No concentration
on
there.
That. Awesome.
Does
So
he use
Ingvald
finger
actually
guns when he casts?
Yes. Oh, hands down. Oh, yeah. Well, more like the pirate, like the.
He can do a diving double-fingered John Woo.
Yeah. So Ingvald does not immediately use this ability, but he does have that ability to fly.
So just walk into the room, brandish the sword while they're doing that, and just don't stop making eye contact with Whispers, and just tell him, "You owe me a pound of flesh."
Only a pound. I mean, he's probably about 100 and something pounds. So
he looks you up. He looks Malphaedor up and down. He pulls himself up from leaning on the side of the telescope and takes a side step, not toward you, but kind of a way to give himself space, and says, "What exactly is it that you think you guys can do here? What exactly do you think you're going to accomplish?"
Ingvald now flies just slightly above the crowd. It says, "We're going to kill you!"
Real quick, before you guys do that, I want a perception check of 12 or more.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
You notice that over by the fireplace, the fire is low. It's a low burning right now, so the room is very dim, pretty kind of dark in here. The fire flickers a larger flame for a couple seconds, and you see a cage in between where the fireplace is and one of the armchairs. And in it, you see Tim and Terry locked up, like,
well, fuck them.
Knocked out.
Sucks to be them.
Is their mom here?
No.
Ingvald doesn't give a fuck. Frankly, might throw a dart at Tim and Terry.
So you begin to fly, and you said that
we're here to kill you.
And he says, "Let's do this." And he tucks something into his pocket and starts to pull out his bow. And so roll initiative for everyone.
Did you get a nat 20? Yeah. Nat 20! Yeah!
I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
Jesus, guys.
Surprise round! Eat a dick!
Alright, so Ingvald is first.
Ingvald is indeed first. Oh, you're forward already.
Mm-hmm.
You're like next to him. Almost.
Yeah.
So, Ingvald is going to... You said there's a 20-foot room?
20-foot ceiling, yeah.
20 foot. So a couple steps into the room and then just 20 feet straight up in the air.
Okay.
He'll be throwing darts down at Whispers. Flying is a hassle.
Mm-hmm. Made a tower of D6s to have him fly.
Yeah. Just an angry dwarf on top of a tower.
That's... I'm proud of you guys. Thanks for putting in the extra effort.
You need... this is good. Yeah, there we go. Flying dwarf. We're good. We made the tower.
Flying dwarf. For the first time, Ingvald feels taller than you guys.
Yep.
He now looks down upon us.
This debt will forever hold Urk in high esteem for me. All right. That's a hit. 13, a 15 on the first one. And the second one, also a hit. 10, 11, 13. So 28 total. Awesome. I don't know who the hell's after. Oh, wait. You're after me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Malphaedor?
Yeah. 20 squad.
Just walk directly up to him. Actually go for a touch attack with my first attack. Nope. Second attack, sword. Really? And shield.
Oh, okay. That's
19.
fine.
You hit him.
Okay, knock his ass prone.
After...
Whispers.
It's Whispers?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So Whispers stands up, and he looks at Urk.
Ah, shit. Such a nice man.
He had his light crossbow out, so he fires 2 shots.
Mm-hmm. Both hit.
4 and 11 damage, and then he needs 2 DC 15 Constitution saving throws.
Made. And made.
Okay, so he only takes half damage from the poison.
How much was the... What the fuck is that ringing over there?
The poison.
I don't appreciate that.
So 23 for the first poison. So half damage, so
12.
12.
Well, Urk's dead, guys.
We're all dead.
And 24 on the second poison, so another 12. So 24 poison damage total.
Ouch.
He's not dead, though, fuckers.
The dwarf is still flying.
But, yeah, no, the dwarf isn't flying. Because he...
Gotta make your concentration check.
I failed it.
Okay.
So, first one immediately failed. Nat 1. If anything, if he was able to take falling damage, he would have taken max damage. But luckily he's not, so...
Alright, and Whispers, his move action was to get up, so he can't do any other actions right now.
Awesome.
Alright, so I'm taking 2 shots at Whispers. Hunter's mark with my with my
we're gonna
last spell
tattoo that
slot.
on you at some point in time in your life.
Well, I'm gonna die now, so my next character won't have Hunter's mark anyways.
Turns out Whisper's squishy. Just take him down.
9 damage on the first one, and 11 on the second one. So 20 total.
Yeah, look at that, guys. We've done damage. Cool. That's Urk's turn, right?
Yep.
All right. So with Urk's extra action, he's gonna drink a potion because holy fuck.
Good call.
So Eric's first move here is going to take down the Potion of Greater Healing. So 17 recovered there. So he's not fucking critical anymore. And then he's going to throw an Eldritch Blast out there because he can do that. That's fun. Yeah, so both hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 damage, and he's blasted back 10 feet.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
As my attack of opportunity, and as a Warcaster, I'll use a spell instead. And hit him with Hellish Rebuke. So he is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames and he's taking half damage, so 7.
Okay. What does that look like?
He's just, the ground beneath him just bursts forth in these spooky, sulfurous flames.
They're rather spooky.
Yes. Dark and creepy. It's almost as if the abyss tries to envelop him beneath him.
All right. And
Ingvald's turn.
Ingvald. Wait, did Malphaedor just go?
No, that was his reaction.
That was attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
yeah. Yeah, that was Urk that went. That blasted him back. Yeah.
Yeah. The Urk Malphaedor combo. Not as good as the Flying Dwarf combo that you ruined, sir.
We'll never know now.
Ingvald is going to take 2 more shots at Wispy here. That's a crit.
Oh, hell yeah.
On that first one.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So second dart combo is a miss. 2 darts at both of his arms to try and immobilize him. So a dart hit both shoulders, and a little burst of flame. The dart hit his right shoulder. I forgot, only threw 1. That was successful. It hit his right shoulder and burst into flames.
Okay. He makes a oof noise.
And oomph.
You made him grunt.
He made a little moan. That was Ingvald's turn.
All right. Malphaedor's turn.
Okay. We'll close the distance again. And use my bonus action to use Searing Smite on my blade. So the blade bursts into flames, and I will make my attacks.
God, thank you.
That is a hit.
Yeah, it is.
That is not.
I spoke too soon. That's my fault.
Minimum damage, probably. No. And I am going to smite also. 19 plus an additional 5.
So 24.
24.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
And I've already used my bonus action, so I can't use the shield.
Yeah, well.
Whisper's turn.
He turns his attention to Malphaedor.
I would assume so.
Oh, thank God for Urk.
And as he turns his attention, he drops his light crossbow and draws his short sword. And he will do his first attack, which is a miss. Second attack is also a miss. And his third attack is a hit. So you need to do a DC 15 save.
Yep, 18.
So you only take half as much damage.
God damn, every time. It sounds like he's got a maraca over there.
So 27 damage there.
Is that halved?
Yep. No, not halved. So 14 damage is the actual damage you take.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then,
54.
and then he will add a key to that move, and so you must do another Constitution saving throw.
Made it.
Made it. Okay.
As a reaction, I can use another Hellish Rebuke. I can take it in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet that I can see, which obviously he qualifies.
Yep.
So he needs another dex save.
He doesn't make it.
Flames from the abyss spring forth from his feet again.
Yeah, so you definitely rough him up, but then he takes his short sword, and after he drops his light crossbow, and just goes to town on your armor. So nothing really breaking through, but you're feeling the pressure from it for sure.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Like wearing a trauma vest and still getting shot. You still feel it.
Yeah, point blank. Yeah, it's not getting through, but you don't feel good.
That hurt.
All right, it is Hobbes' turn.
First attack hits. Second one hits. 13 damage on the first one. And 9 on the second one. Urk's turn.
All right. Urk is sizing up another blast. Keeping the train rolling.
You guys are pretty much just lobbing arrows, darts, and
Yeah, it's
eldritch
literally-
blasts at him.
It's literally,
Straight on.
Just
That's-
a-
it's literally stay
just
away
a
from me.
shower, and they're like all streaming by.
That's a crit.
Damn, you're killing it with the crits, son.
Yes. So 4th or 5th tonight?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get him. Outside of me.
Right?
All right. So
bastard.
That first beam's a crit. Second beam is a hit. So 40 damage total.
Okay, so what does that look like real quick? Because he's about to have a reaction to that.
There's
Hopefully it's to fall over dead.
the first blast is out of Urk's right hand. It flings him right into the wall with a hit to the chest. And the second blast doubles down on that and slams him head first into the wall.
Taking a huge hit to the chest. So a huge hit from Malphaedor at first, followed up by this huge eldritch blast, 2 blasts right in a row that smash him up against the wall. His foot actually...
Before he does it, Mal gets an attack of opportunity.
Yep, that's fine.
Before he reacts.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. He's not going to die. But,
I know, but I didn't want you to like teleport away or something.
That's a hit. 16 from the sword and another 1 from the fire.
He's getting too many breaks.
We're trying.
Back to what you were
We're
saying.
trying.
Sorry.
After Whispers gets just absolutely tore up by Malphaedor, and then 2 eldritch blasts right to the chest that throw him back into the wall, his foot knocks his crossbow a little bit farther away from him, so he has to actually move now to pick it up and grab it again. He gasps for breath as blood shoots from his mouth. And Malphaedor, as close as he is, thinks that the blood is probably from the eldritch blast slamming into him and maybe causing some internal injuries that cause the blood. But upon a closer look, Malphaedor sees Whispers spit out a chunk of his tongue that he just bit off and then spit forward.
That's ironic.
But Whispers did it intentionally. And as a reaction, he opens his mouth with his bloody tongue, or what's remaining of it, and he shoots out a thin blue ray to streak from his mouth towards every creature within 90 feet of him that he can see. Each creature must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Nope. Made it.
And
Urk failed, and Ingvald succeeded.
So 14 damage to everyone.
14 to everyone?
Yep.
Even if you made it?
Even if you made it. But the people who did not make it are paralyzed for 1 minute. And at the end of each target's turn, it can repeat the saving throw to end the effect on itself. So Urk has to wait till his next turn, and then he misses his turn.
on Urk's turn.
And then also Hobbes will miss his turn, but he'll be able to make a save at the end of it. And that was the reaction from Whispers,
Awesome.
who is now officially whispering.
Gurgling.
Awesome. This is Ingvald's turn now.
It is Ingvald's turn.
And Ingvald is less than happy that his friend just got hurt. So he's going to the +1 darts at this point. Which
nice.
is going to be a hit. 16 damage on that.
What'd that look like?
That's going to be, again, 1 dart pinking off the wall, and the second dart falling right into his left shoulder this time. Try and pin him back.
Disable those arms as much as
Take
possible.
out the arms. No wizard arms here.
And Malphaedor's turn.
Okay. So sword still searing. Up against the wall with him. And swing, bash. That is a hit. Yeah, I'll smite too. 6, 20, 34, 33. Right?
33?
Oh. Fire damage.
He did not make it this second
On
time.
fire and takes another 2. And he'll have to take more damage next turn or make the save to end the effect. And the smite, I already factored, didn't I?
Yep, you did smite already.
Okay. Shield bash.
Yeah, that's good.
And I will knock his ass to the ground.
And on his turn, he is going to use a bonus action and touch his chest and cast a spell, and he is going to move all the way up to Hobbes and be standing.
Oh, damn it for that one.
Is it like a Misty Step?
Yeah.
No attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Nope. Good old Misty. Oh, shit. I should have used my other step.
And he is going to take his 3 attacks.
Well, it was nice, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you enjoyed my shenanigans.
You're good.
Okay.
He'll miss you.
The first attack is a miss.
Told you.
I thought it was a crit and you're just mocking him.
Me too.
The second attack is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Or actually, no, he has advantage on you.
No,
No,
why?
it doesn't.
Because you're
Oh,
paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So the first attack is a miss. Second attack, though. So second attack hits. So his first, he appears out of the Misty Step, swings and misses because he kind of misjudges his spell. But then he brings his second attack and hits your paralyzed ass. And then his third attack,
Hit.
he does, for his damage,
All of it.
a lot of it.
All the damage.
Yep.
Well, it was nice.
So the first attack does 6 damage for that, and then 16 damage for that.
I'm down.
How far down are you?
-1.
-1? Okay.
Well, 0.
0. Yeah.
All right. So he puts his hand on his chest and teleports across the room, where he swipes first with his blade to attack Hobbes. It misses as he comes through, but his second brings back down right across Hobbes' chest, slices right through the armor, right into the meat and the bones, and even cracks one of his ribs as Hobbes, paralyzed, falls to the ground and is painfully aware but can't even shout out in pain because he is paralyzed. It is now... Well, Hobbes, it's Hobbes' turn. He's going to make a death saving throw.
Death save. Roll 20. Roll 20.
Nope. 18 though.
18's a save for one save.
Yep.
All right, now it is Urk's turn.
Urk is paralyzed, so he can't do anything. So it's just a
Make a
save.
save.
He makes a save at the end of his turn.
That's what I'm saying. So he's just going to make the save.
Yep,
and then...
yep.
Yeah. But since he's paralyzed, it ends his turn anyway because he can't make any actions.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the save?
15.
He does not make the save.
Okay, so he's still paralyzed.
So Ingvald's turn.
Yep.
Ingvald.
Seeing your best friend, Hobbes, fall in battle.
Ingvald is going to approach and use his ice mace.
Ingvald actually is like, you know what? I'm Team Whispers. He got rid of Hobbes.
Yeah, so Ingvald is going to drop the ice mace for this one, and both miss.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything else, so that's it.
Malphaedor, just so you know, it's your turn, but also that light crossbow is sitting at your feet right now as well.
Okay.
Not sure if you want to do anything with it or whatnot, but it's at your feet.
Is it still loaded with the poison bolts?
Yep.
All right.
With one poison bolt. The rest of the stuff is...
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and scoop that up real quick and take a shot. Not so much.
So that one bolt is gone.
So you pick up a crossbow and you shoot at him, which would have done a lot of damage.
Yeah, but it didn't, so...
But then it goes wide.
I'll just close the distance.
Yep. And that was your bonus action to pick it up.
Yeah.
You shot that one-handed because you still have your sword in your hand. It's kind of badass.
Or I'll just scoop it up with a shield hand.
Yeah.
Shield strap the arm.
You've got your shield on one arm. You pick up the crossbow
I'm
with that
multitasking.
same arm, and then you've got your big-ass sword in
Yeah,
the
that's
other
probably why I
hand.
missed. I was like just fumbling with it.
You're a walking arsenal.
You know they used to make a shield with a crossbow built into it?
So Whisper's turn.
It is Whisper's turn. He's going to move over to Urk, so Ingvald and Malphaedor will get attacks of opportunity on him.
Nice.
Same time, so you'll both get advantage.
Yeah, 10 damage, or 12 damage out of me.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And a con save.
He makes it.
He still takes 4 from fire damage from the strike.
Is that the con save he was supposed to make from being on fire before?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so he moves over to Urk, and he will take his 3 strikes on Urk.
All right, Urk dies.
Okay, so first strike. It's unnecessary because it was a crit anyway.
Right.
Because he's paralyzed, but it's definitely a crit.
Okay.
So we'll roll the damage on that just to make life
I feel
easier.
like your dice are weighted.
I've been rolling right in front of you.
I can't see that they're weighted. I just see that they keep landing on 20.
You fucking cheat!
So Whisper steps away from Ingvald and Malphaedor over to Urk and takes his sword and just plunges it straight through Urk's chest, right through his heart.
Oh, man. Oh, you suck, Vato.
He lifts Urk up off the ground with his sword and then chucks him at the far wall, where Urk just exhales his last breath. Just like that.
There goes your backup character.
So main character can do this.
And that is his last turn. So now it is Hobbes' turn, and Hobbes needs to roll.
Oh, yeah.
You need to roll death saving throw. He got it. It's the second save.
Second.
Sweet.
2 saves out of 3. All right, now it is Urk's not making any saving throws.
No.
No, Urk's dead.
Urk's dead.
Urk failed that saving throw.
There's no, yeah. All right, so now it's Ingvald's turn.
Well, Ingvald continues. He's going to approach with the cold mace. I can't reach that far, but we know what happened. So, first swing of the cold mace is a hit with 14, 16, 18 damage.
Nice.
Second swing of the cold mace is a miss.
Just watching your best friend in the entire world die, you come back and exact vengeance immediately on Whispers. How do you do it?
I bludgeon the side of Whisper's head with the cold mace, freezing it like an ice cube until it pops.
So yeah, you just multiple swings. Like you knock him down, he dies. Then you just keep hammering until Malphaedor comes to pull you off him.
He's dead. He's dead already.
Yep.
No, actually, I just let him keep dying.
Not dead enough!
You smash him until his head is frozen little ice cubes of bits. And Whispers, the first lieutenant of Douche,
is no more.
And, yeah.
Oh, yeah. See if you live. No, you don't.
1 fail save.
You get a +4 to save.
Still a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, once I'm done beating him up, I'll assist and...
Yeah, I'll use my remaining spell slot on Cure Wounds.
Yeah, he's good. I made the save, too.
Okay. So Cure Wounds brings him back up to
D8
whatever.
+4. So 12.
Okay, so there are a few things going on in the room. One, you've got this giant-ass telescope.
A couple dead bodies.
Hobbes is going to walk over to Ingvald, put his hand on his shoulder, and say, "I'll be your best friend now."
I freeze his hand with a cold mace. Get off.
Okay, so you've got the dead body in front of you for Whispers, who had stuffed something into his pocket, and not to mention his weapons and ammunition, which seemed pretty baller. His armor's pretty fucked up because you just smashed him a whole bunch of times and you stabbed him with a bunch of things and you shot arrows at him, and even if he had lived through this, his armor was going to be fucked up. But
deservedly so.
Yep. Third, and in the back of your mind, you think to yourself, I can feel a magical presence happening downstairs at that summoning circle. All of you can feel it. All of you can. That strong, arcane, static, hairs on the back of your neck, smell of ozone in the air just comes wafting from the floor below, and you can just smell it. And fourth, Tim and Terry are in a cage.
I could let Tim and Terry out.
Ah.
I like Tim and Terry.
I'm going to loot Whisper's body.
Okay. Malphaedor, what are you doing while they're doing this?
I'm going to check out the
telescope?
Telescope.
Okay, so first on Whisper's body, there's 2,950 XP.
Weird.
Makes a weird noise when you pick it up. He's got a light crossbow, but he's got 15 left of those crossbolts.
I don't want them, so I don't care who wants them.
So you've got those arrows. He also had the short sword. The short sword is +1, but had some of the poison left on it. The short sword has 6 poison uses left. He also has a ring of shooting stars.
I'll take that one. What's that?
You don't even know. You're just like, I'll take it.
It sounds cool. It's got a ring. It does things.
While wearing this ring in dim light or darkness, you can cast dancing lights and light from the ring at will. Casting either spell from the ring requires an action. The ring has 6 charges for the following properties and regains 1d6 expended charges daily at dawn. 1 charge to expend for fairy fire, 2 charges to expend for ball lightning, and 1 to 3 charges as an action for every charge you expend when you launch shooting stars. Which does 5d4 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. So that's... He also had spell scroll, which I don't think any of you have this spell. Okay, so one of you guys will have to make a DC 15 Arcana check to get it, or have somebody tell you what it is later.
I made it.
Wow, okay. So you pick it up and you're like, oh yeah, shit, this is a scroll for guards and wards.
Yeah, I got 20 in that. I know the fuck out of that thing.
And the other thing you pick up, you pull out of his pocket, the thing that you saw him tucking into his pocket as you guys walked into the room. You pull it out, and it is a scroll. As you open it up, though, there's a large, elaborate spell that is written all over it. But as you open it up and fully extend the scroll to its entirety, which is about 1.5 feet long, you notice that ink all seems to just disappear, and a title comes onto the center of the page that says, because the owner of this scroll is no longer in control of this scroll and no longer bound to this scroll, it has been reassigned to a new owner. And then below it, in small print, it says infinite page of conjuration. Over to Malphaedor. We can do that next. You go over to the giant telescope. It looks amazing, like nothing you've ever seen. Nothing in any of the fancy books that you've read. Nothing in the art that you've grown up with. You've never
completely
seen,
enthralled with it.
Yes, never seen anything like this. You try to peek through it, but you're in the middle of a sandstorm, so all you see is orange sand floating around up top. But this is a very prized possession for what it is, and where it's looking, you're very interested to see, like maybe when it's nighttime and there's not a
and it shrinks
desert storm. Yeah, you can put it in your pocket.
Sweet.
No.
That'd be great.
Okay, and then over to Hobbes, standing in front of Tim and Terry. Tim and Terry are they're not actually asleep like you guys thought they might have been. They're just bound and gagged, so they couldn't shout or
move. We could have used them.
Okay, I'll open the cage and cut their
just their gags, not their binds, though.
No, I'll cut their binds. I like Tim and Terry.
And Tim's like, thank you, God, thank you so much. Man, what a week. What are you guys doing here?
Killing people.
Came to save you. I totally did all the work, and I definitely didn't die. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. That crazy bastard captured us and kept hitting us and stabbing us and poking us, and you can see there's little poke holes in them, like where blood is crusted and stuff. He kept telling us to turn into werewolves, and we kept telling him we're not werewolves. He didn't believe us. And Terry's just like holding himself, like crawled out of the cage, but like he's sitting on the floor, rocking back and forth.
He's been damaged.
I throw 2 mugs of beer at them, tell them to get over it.
They both start to drink, but Tim's like, he said he was going to hold us until the full moon. He said he knew we would change.
Are you guys werewolves?
No! I don't think.
Did you get bit by one?
No.
Oh.
I don't think.
You'd remember if you got bit by a werewolf.
Fair. Yeah, then no. We're clearly not werewolves. For sure.
Look over at Malphaedor. Watch them.
Absolutely.
Well, you're free now. Go back to
Terry
wherever
stops
and tell them
shaking
how great
for a
Hobbes
second.
is.
And his hand starts to glow, and a light starts to pull away from his hand toward the stairwell. And he's like, do you guys feel that magical energy?
I was just going to ignore it.
I was going to ignore it.
Do a divine sense. Let's see if I sense any celestial fiend or undead.
No, you don't. There's no evil, there's no undead, there's no fiend.
Should probably
no
go
celestial.
downstairs and check on it.
Or we shouldn't. I'm going to use the rod to detect magic.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of magic coming from downstairs. And the telescope is somewhat magic, too.
Oh, cool.
All right, take it with us.
It's huge. You can't take it with you.
Yeah. Oh, we got Tim and Terry. They can carry it.
Just wait till they turn into werewolves. They'll have extra
That'll be
strength.
fine.
Oh, well. We should probably leave, so.
Yeah.
We'll have to go down the steps.
Go downstairs, see
Or
what's going on in
I
the room with the
take
circle.
Whisper's head with me.
His head's gone, remember? I
Oh, yeah, you
destroyed that.
bashed it.
Paste.
Take his tongue.
Take what's left of his tongue. Yeah.
We should probably potato salad out of here.
No.
It's that or go down the stairs.
Potato salad could take us to a place that's much worse.
There was no evil downstairs from his sense.
I'm curious myself. So I'll take the tongue and go downstairs.
Go
Take
downstairs.
Okay.
I will follow behind because if they die, they die.
So, to paint a picture, Malphaedor walks across the room, looks into a telescope, sees a bunch of sand, loves what he sees, reaches down on the floor, picks up a chunk of tongue, puts it in his pocket, and starts walking towards the steps.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds right.
And we all follow suit.
Normal Wednesday.
Well, I told him he owed me a pound of flesh.
I mean, tongues aren't that heavy, but
His tongue damn near killed half the party.
Yeah.
did kill one of the party.
Yeah, 2, really, technically, but he got better.
You got better.
Not quite dead yet.
As you get to the edge of the,
You will
the
be
stairwell, you hear a whirring noise from the floor below. As you come down, you look into the room where the summoning circle is there, and you see that a portal has opened up.
Can we see into the portal?
You can see into the portal.
What do we
What's
see?
on the other side?
You see a cellar in Mike's dive.
No.
The one where you guys started doing all your stuff.
Well,
Jump through it?
yep, jump through it.
All right, let's go to Mike's.
You see Tim, helping Terry try to catch up and get behind you.
I throw them both through.
Okay. So they start, limping, and you just shove them, pick them up, throw them. And they land in and kind of stumble through.
Okay,
And
that's fine.
as Terry goes through the portal, he stops for a second and falls to the ground, and his eyes roll to the back of his head, and his mouth opens up, and you hear him start mumbling, "The portal is permanent. The portal is permanent. It can't be permanent. The portal is permanent." And he just keeps mumbling it until Tim starts trying to lift him up and carry him away. It broke his brain to go through.
Good.
Okay. So now we have a shortcut from Mike's to the tower. Sounds like.
Should probably guard that. I'm going to jump through the portal.
Okay.
Wait for Ingvald to see if it breaks his brain.
It does not break his brain.
All right, I'll go through it.
It breaks your brain. Gotcha. It's every second person.
Do we want this open or closed?
Probably closed. It's a tower of bad people.
It's permanent. Oh.
As I go to enter the portal, I will purposely drag my foot across the salt line as I enter the portal.
As you drag it through the salt line, you feel the spiritual connection that connected the wards to the summoning circle dissolve across the entire tower. So all of those wards, all of the things. So the fireplace that was throughout the entire thing was a connected fireplace that went from every floor. There was one on every floor. It was in the same spot on every floor. And the salt fed through that, and that's what powered the wards to keep the creatures locked. So you
freed all the creatures.
Yep.
Well, you killed all the creatures before you freed them, but yeah.
But this way they can't go gather up more and put it back in place.
I mean, I don't even just put more salt down, but yes.
Well, I have to redo the incantations and all that.
Yeah. And Whispers is probably not somebody who would share that with his minions.
Well, it won't now.
It's not sharing much of anything anymore.
Okay, so you guys get through into Mike's Tavern.
Yeah, did you lose a foot in the portal as it closed?
No, it doesn't close. The portal stays open.
Oh.
All the runes on every wall that you guys saw, and
I was hoping
all
that was
the
part of that.
wards, all of those have been turned off, essentially disabled.
Interesting. All right, so we will definitely have to notify.
You should probably let someone know there's
Gag me headquarters.
an evil portal.
Yeah, whoever's
Shredder
left in
Gag me
charge.
Oh, that's fucking...
Probably, at this point, Chuck.
Yeah, it's Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck Edward Cheese.
Oh, Jesus.
Chuck E. Cheese. That's great.
What's up, Chuck?
Charles Edward.
It's Charles Edward Cheese.
Of course it is.
Chuck E. Cheese. Okay.
So we will say hi to Large Marge and Mike.
No, she's
Mike.
in the kitchen cooking when you guys come up, so...
So
Tim,
I will definitely say, watch this.
Tim needs you guys to like walk up and open the door for him. He can carry Terry up through the stairs, but he needs somebody to take point. So
Ingvald walks through the door first.
all right, so Ingvald walks through the door, and Marge turns with those two giant wooden spoons stuck in her hair, holding her hair up, and like one really large.
So happy to see you.
Spoon still there, and she's more happy to see Tim and Terry. Yeah, those are her boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm covered in carrion and blood. I just walked past her.
Yeah, and she's like,
just keep going.
"Hey boys," as Tim and Terry walk by, and Tim just takes Terry, but Terry's still just kind of mumbling that the portal is still open. The portal can't be open. It can't work that way. Okay, so you guys take them to Gagme is what you said?
Yeah.
All right. So you get back to Gagme. To sum it up, the new chief instructor, Charles Edward Cheese, is there.
That's so awesome.
He takes Tim and Terry and says that Mariana is out in the field, but he will get a healer here to be able to attend to their wounds. And he says that he will have them looked over for lycanthropy issues that might be popping up soon, potentially. Terry, they give him a sedative that knocks him out and puts him to sleep, but Tim is pretty much like attached to his side there. Kistra, the necromancer, is there with Chuck E. Cheese, and then also Lactose, the halfling halfling chef, is also there.
Does he lactose, or is his name just Lactose?
It's just his name.
Lactose, yeah. The halfling. Yep. So he's the one that, yeah. Cooks you guys food.
His name should be No Toes.
No Toes. He doesn't like, he does lactose.
Exactly. It's more punny.
Sorry, my puns aren't good enough for you. Maybe next time I'll make the bad guys harder.
Unnecessary, honestly.
Yeah, I died once already.
After a couple of days, you guys are getting rested back up. They send word back to I'm a real Questslinger. Am I a real? Yeah, that's what it is. Am I a real Questslinger? So they send word back to Am I a real, letting them know what happened, and Am I a real wants to dispatch a team to Cheddar to be able to travel through the portal to go take care of those minions that were there. But they asked to have different guards rotate guarding the bottom of Mike's. So just normal human guards from Cheddar.
Can they bring my dog and things back? Because they're all still sitting in the barracks.
Why don't you go back and get them, punk?
I mean, I guess I could.
Yeah, you
Go
could.
get Kevin and
Grand
Duke of Ebendine, Sir Nigel Aloysius Cuthbert III, Falcor.
Yeah. So
your menagerie.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, so instead of waiting for them, you say your menagerie of animals is back there and you need them, and so you were able to talk the city officials of Cheddar into dispatching a squad with you to go, and they break up the minions, the mercenaries, and you get your pets back.
Sweet.
So that happens.
While he's doing that, I will go to the armorsmith that's working on my shield and finally get my shield.
Yep, your shield is good to go. We'll get the stats for that here in a bit. But you do have your new shield. Plus, you have a giant turtle shell that you guys wanted to turn into a different shield or something, right?
Possibly.
I don't know what we were doing with
or
that.
armor.
Yeah, it's like armor or something.
D4 damage back. You guys are weird. Here's our dead friend. Let's use his bits.
Well, maybe we'll just put it up on the wall as a memorial.
And as time goes, each day you see that the infinite page of conjuration, the text changes every morning at dawn. And sometimes it puts a conjuration spell on there. Other times it puts a history of conjuration on there. Other times it seems to pull out works of wizards and other magicians that have written stuff about conjuration.
Cool.
Just every day it seems to put something new about conjuration, but it's always just one page on this scroll.
That's amazing.
And the very first day that you see it, it's got a history of conjuration that's on there. It's not a spell the very first day that you have it, but it alludes to the fact that there is one of these infinite pages for every school of magic.
Sweet.
We can learn them all.
That'd be
Gotta
cool.
catch 'em all.
And that combining the pages would give the reader the
Unlimited power.
the book of magic.
Well, I don't do magic. Don't care.
It would give anybody the ability to do magic.
I'm a dart thrower.
Sweet.
I'm a dart thrower.
Yep. In the town of Cheddar, I start my first brewery. It's called Irk and Sons.
Is that because you're short like a kid, so you're the son?
No, he's my son.
But it's Irk and Sons.
Yeah, he'll have sons. It's fine.
I will also make a sojourn to what was the town that we got Macy from, and take her ashes home.
So you go back to Aurelius and you give the ashes of Macy to the peoples there?
Yes.
Because her parents are dead.
Is it really as for fucking Demetrius' mom's at?
Samantha? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Ingvald
I will
accompanies
definitely
Malphaedor.
mention to Ingvald, say, hey, I'm heading to Aurelius. Do you want to tag?
Ingvald accompanies Malphaedor to Aurelius, only in hopes of finding Demetrius' mom.
So, you're in good graces. We just saved her boys.
I guess we'll have to wait till episode 1 of season 3 to find out if Ingvald finally...
Did I bone their mom?
It's a cliffhanger.
Not all the rest of the stuff. Just at the end of the day.
Did Ingvald bang Tim and Terry's mom? Are her boys actually werewolves? Is Ingvald their dad? This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
Deep shallow sea, they call Maraxi's tower, and it's been the ruin of many Gagby, tempting them with power. Whispers was a wizard, he killed with spell and blade. Our quest was to claim his life, his fate measured and weighed. The only thing a wizard needs With magic and some luck, he recruited in Mike's Dive Tavern, resembling a sleeping drunk. We've got one foot in the stirrup, the other's on a ship. We're leaving cops for a desert sun. He won't escape our grip. Charles, tell the rookies never do what others have done. Lost their tongues as slaves and hired fun. In the tower, run down and smile. In the tower, run down and smile. There is a place deep Sharbo Sea they call Maraxi's Tower, and it's been the ruin of many a tempting